Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a fun and fascinating science experiment, making our very own conductive ink. This ink can actually conduct electricity, allowing us to draw circuits and light up LEDs right on a piece of paper. Cool, right? So, what do we need? Gather these simple materials: a pencil, the more graphite, the better, some regular glue, a small amount of water, a surface mount LED, a coin cell battery, and a piece of paper. That's it. Let's get started. First, we need to extract the graphite from the pencil. You can sharpen the pencil and collect the shavings, but I prefer a simpler method. Just rub the pencil lead vigorously on a piece of paper to produce a pile of graphite powder. Be patient, it takes a little while to get enough. Next, let's make our conductive ink. In a small container, like a bottle cap or a tiny cup, mix the graphite powder with the glue. The exact ratio isn't super critical, but aim for a mix that's mostly glue with a good amount of graphite. The graphite is what makes the ink conductive. Add a tiny amount of water, just enough to thin the mixture to a good consistency for drawing. If it's too thick, add a bit more water. If it's too thin, add more graphite or glue. Give it a good stir, and you should have a nice, gray, inky mixture. This is our conductive ink. Now for the fun part, drawing a circuit. On a piece of paper, draw two parallel lines. These will be the traces, the pathways for the electricity. Make sure the lines are thick enough and close enough together so that you can later place the LED across them. At one end of each line, create a small circle to represent the battery connections. Make sure to clearly mark the positive and negative ends, and add a small circle at the end of each line. Let the ink dry completely. This is very important for the circuit to work. Depending on the amount of water in your ink, this may take a few minutes or a bit longer. Once the ink is dry, it's time to connect the LED. Surface mount LEDs have two tiny pads on the bottom. Position the LED across the ends of the traces on the paper. Make sure that the LED's polarity matches the polarity of your battery connection. Long leg positive, short leg negative. You can usually identify the positive and negative sides of the LED. Now, put the coin cell battery on the battery symbols that you drew on your paper. If everything is connected correctly, the LED should light up. If not, double check your connections. Ensure the ink is fully dry, and make sure your LED is oriented the right way. And there you have it. We've successfully created conductive ink, drawn a circuit, and lit up an LED. This simple experiment demonstrates some cool scientific principles, like electrical conductivity and how circuits work. You can experiment with different designs and components. The possibilities are endless. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more fun science experiments. See you in the next video.